Hello everyone, this is Debo of Debo's Film Reviews, and this week's review will be El Dorado Pilgrim. Starring, of course, John Wayne as Cole Fortin, Robert Mitchum as Sheriff J.P. Hara, featuring James Caan as Alan Bedelia Traherne, but we all, and everybody else in the movie called him Mississippi. Michelle Carey as Joey McDonald, R.G. Armstrong as Kevin McDonald, with the late Johnny Crawford as in a bit role as I forgot the brain fart on the first name, but he was the first to die. I'd say he played the character that was first to die in the movie. And of course, Christopher George as Nils McLeod, and Ed Asner as Bart Jason, Harper Honeycutt as Bull, and Charlene Holt as Maudie, with also Paul Fix as a doctor, main doctor in El Dorado, which is El Dorado the town, not the, and I ain't talking about the city of gold because this nothing mention of gold or anything like this. Just basically just kind of like Rio Bravo in a way, which was both directed by Howard Hawks, but similar. But let's just call it a soft reboot. But no canon to Rio Bravo, just other than just the fact that Howard Hawks made it and John Wayne was in and starred in it, and the whole subplot of the drunken lawman. Well, in Rio Bravo, it was a deputy, while El Dorado was a sheriff, played by Mitchum, with a deputy trying to get him straight with the help of Cole Fortin, played by Wayne, and in Mississippi, played by James Caan, which I gotta say is one of James Caan's finest roles, because in his standout career, and kind of my second favorite besides Sonny Corleone, but that's of course for another video, and of course with the storyline. I mean, kind of cliche for a western, but pretty standard. Stands out very well. Stands out from the beginning of the some music at the intro to the whole storyline of Cole Fortin in town to take a job with a cattle baron. The sheriff talks him out of it. Then winds up shooting the son of the other cattle baron, one of them anyway. Then of course gets winged in an attempt by the daughter of Carl Bear, played by R.G. Armstrong. It was pretty much one of the Carl Baron that Wayne and Mitchell kind of took part in, and well, or the one they were aligned with, because hell, Kyle Barons back then were almost like street gangs and shit. I mean, territorial and all. I mean, and with El Dorado, y'all mentioned a lot of action and some of character development, especially with the character of Mississippi, who starts off as gun shy and all, and prefers to use a knife, but upgrades the double barrel sawed off because after Fortin tries to teach him to shoot, but he couldn't hit anything with a pistol. So of course he had to upgrade to the double barrel sawed off, and one movie where it's actually held properly, not like other ones like Resident Evil where people try to treat it like a pistol. Because yeah, ain't no way a shotgun can be used as a pistol without without it, and it's not fall out your hand at all. I mean, oof, hell, plus, and I'll mention another tribute because there's a tribute to the late Ed Asner who passed away recently, and I would say this is one of his more earlier roles, but of course one they always stood out in as the as Kyle Bear and Bart Jason, and of course with Christopher George as Nels McLeod, who was pretty much the rival gunslinger to Duke's Fortin, and man, he played an excellent role in that, and frankly, almost one of the only roles he's known for besides Rat Patrol. I mean, this elder, this here is an epic masterpiece. That I mean, a lot of some epic showdowns from the final showdown between Thornton and Jason to the church shootout with even funnier scene like Bull goes, get him distracted enough, I'll start playing Marching for Georgia. The old running joke of a Bull was always he announced his presence of a bugler, being an ex-Confederate and an Indian fighter. And where backstory of the friendship of and relationship of Cole Fortin and J.P. Harrow was how they saw action together in the Confederacy back in the war between the states, and pretty much had debts to owe the other, which of course they meet. That's when he did a favor by not taking Fortin did the job by not taking a favor with Jason, and then for most of the movie they try to get J.P. Harrow back to being sober and back into fighting shape after like the character Dean Martin's character in Rio Bravo who got a little too close with a saloon girl and became drunk as soon as she left town, and I'll say for Aldo in comparison, Robert Mitchum kind of played the better drunk compared to Dean Martin, who was always made it a running joke of being drunk. I mean, but yeah, put that in a character drink off between J.P. Harrow and Jim Leahy of Trail Bar Boys. I could say J.P. Harrow could actually have put Leahy under the table. And oof, almost some excellent shootouts and all, and even an old scene where McLeod's goons Milton Pedro got theirs, and after in one of the saloon shootouts and all, that's about most of the movie was saloon shootouts, but epic, and I gotta say a definite 5 out of 5 masterpiece of this movie is. I mean, got everything. Action, the side relationship between Mississippi and Joey McDonald, played by Michelle Carey, who reluctantly forgives Cole Thornton for shooting her brother at the beginning of the movie, and then of course shoots him because this is about the only one that rare occasions where Duke actually was able to be a tough gunfighter, but not with a weakness and all, because he always had like developed because after getting getting nicked by Joey at the movie. Oh, he winds up with spasms that always just character ended up with spasms that rendered one arm useless, and he had to learn to fight with use a Winchester with one arm and all, because which I call fought some epic badassery, and overall a great movie. I mean, because how John Wayne always knocked it out of the park, and so did Robert Mitchum, and it's actually one of the rare occasions where they actually worked together in a film. The other being Longest Day. That for another review, but overall, epic casting, action all around, and I mean, how can you not like this movie? I mean, probably one more quintessential Western masterpieces of all time for the especially for the '60s with, and one that was pretty much a sort of remake of El Dorado in a way, but always stood out with its casting and. Yeah, okay. I hope y'all liked, subscribed, and enjoyed my review of it. I'll see y'all next